Hey guys, I am really excited about this week. I just love that little movie from Triple X Church that you just got to watch. I feel like it so sums up so many of the feelings and thoughts I've had, and not only, not specifically relating on every single piece, but I've heard the elements of that in so many guys' different stories. Just that kind of frustrating cycle of like he said at one point, I'm cuddling up to things I wish I could erase. Like, I feel like we play this game sometimes, this back and forth, and we've been talking about it over the last 2 weeks. We're playing the back and forth between where we know we are, because we're being honest, right? Like, I'm here, and where we know we're supposed to be, and where we want to be, which is where God has called us, where God has created sex to be had and to be enjoyed and to be understood. And now we're dealing with all this space in the middle, right? Like, what are we supposed to do now? And the answer is surrender. It is surrender. Surrender is what will bring us to this place. Because the truth is, you guys, you can't figure this out on your own. And you're not going to. And I've spent a lot of years of my life frustrated and upset because I just thought, I'm just going to will through it. Like, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to look at pornography. I'm not going to look at pornography. I'm not going to. And I just created this system in myself where I would just work super, super hard and I would do good for a while and then things would fall down and they would fall apart again. And the answer is surrender. The answer is saying, God, I don't know how to do this. I don't even know fully where I'm supposed to be sometimes, but I know you know. And I want to be a part of what you're doing, what you know. I want you to take me from here to here, to close this gap. So this week is surrender. And if you're here with us, if you're in a place of surrender, we want to give you an opportunity to do that. I want you to take a minute after this video, and I want you to be real with God and acknowledge your surrender. Once again, this is a process, you guys. This is just the beginning of a lot of cool and redeeming things that will happen in our lives. But that step of surrender, just like when we first came to know Christ, it is another step in saying, now Christ, I'm giving you the throne in this area of my life. I'm coming and submitting to you. And this is the beginning of change. I promise you that the only way we'll ever actually get to true life change is through Jesus, is through the cross, is through that surrender. When we, like he said in that video where he laid the bags down at the top of the stairs at the cross, that is where it is, you guys. And the cool thing is you get to lay this stuff down. Like, you get to be done with this stuff. We might still be struggling through process, but all the shame, all the guilt, all the stuff that's been weighing you down, you get to drop it when you come to Jesus. You are real. You say, I know, I see this stuff. This is ugly garbage. But I also know about your grace, about what you're calling me to. So, like I said, we've been challenging the last couple of weeks. If you're an internal processor, write some of these things down. Journal. Write down to God, I'm surrendering. I'm here. This is it. I want to engage in this process. There will be ups and downs on this road, I promise you, but this surrender is the first step. If you're external, find someone to talk to. Verbalize this intention, make it something that you can do together with someone. Say, hey, you guys, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm surrendering this. I'm done with trying to do this on my own. You guys, I'm so excited because this is where the rubber hits the road. Like, this is where Jesus gets in our lives, gets his hands dirty in the mess of our lives and makes something grow out of it. So I'm really psyched to see what comes the next couple weeks. Thank you guys for kind of being with us along this way, and we'll see you guys next week.